Sure am. Um, whoa, that's a lot. Okay. This will check here. None. Come on, let's pick us the mail. What the? Okay. Alright. Oh,
What a pity.
oh my god.
I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. It's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there, and not easy to get down either, and not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all sorts of things. You're young, you're vibrant, you have that sort of pep in your step. It reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a
Please
nice
shut
talk
up.
one day. I believe it was summer. No, perhaps it was. Was it the fall? Yes. It was the fall because the leaves had turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, well, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. Why does everything have to be a story? I said to him. He just looked at me and he said, well, you said you had a story. And, he was quite right. I did, in fact. I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations, I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, then there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't to carry and aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, you know? No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with absolutely no end in sight. So,
You can't do anything with a mouse.
that you have something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is tantamount to asking them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, stop everything, stop what you're thinking, I have a solution to everything. And well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But even then, it might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was quite a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea.
Finally. Okay. So, what are we using first? Okay, how do I stop hearing myself? V? No. Yep. Did miss. Alright. Power generator, silent ventilation, heater, AC unit, globe music box, all off, flashlight, forward vent, left door, right door, side vent, close air, hold escape for Germany. Okay. $11 seconds. We can do better. Three seconds. $23 seconds.
Powerless is like music to me.
Alright, we'll stick with 23 for now. It's fun to mess around with. 8 minutes. Let's get this 2,000. Should be fairly easy. I didn't get a chance to take my awake from. That's my favorite line. Ooh, frigid. Office starts at a cool 50 degrees. How do I take you off? Put you on. Take you off. Put you on.
Yar, who touched me bird?
Oh, come on.
Don't be shy.
2 minutes, 20 seconds. I'll take it. Take this side for your troubles. Okay. How about if I remove you and add... Let's see. Rockstar Freddy. He's my favorite. Okay, so now we can have this and this. Still nothing? Nothing. Alright, here we go.
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Oh, I forgot to.
Ah, it seems that you have met your end. Ah, what a pity. You know, I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. You know, it's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there, and not easy to get down either. And we were having a nice picnic one day. I believe it was summer. Turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, well, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville. I suppose if a person wants to talk, it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and
Really?
expectations, I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, you know? No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with absolutely no end in sight. So, it's good to be mindful that when you tell someone that you're about to tell a story, that you have something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is tantamount to asking them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And, well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But even then, it might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was quite a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea.
Are you done? Oh, he's done. Finally. There's like two animatronics, three. You can kill me here. So. Okay, he should be pretty easy. It's just close to the vent when he's there.
5 coins. Please, you are attempting to. Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
I don't know if the snare works on him.
Please deposit 5. Thank you for depositing 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. Where's the parrot? Could really use him right about now.
Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit. Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now.
I did it. I broke the audio. Intermission. Oh boy. This one again?
私は最終的に一
Yep.
つのものを得た。私が去ることができるかどうか聞いたところ、彼らは私を目覚めさせた。私は水面に戻り、泳いで家に帰ったが、結果は出なかった。あなたは決して祖先を怒らせることはない。今私は肩の後ろにこの口を持っている。夕べ空に浮かぶ夢を見た。その後まっすぐ立って星の海に落ち、まるで下に見えないベッドがあるように着陸した。それは暗闇があるまで私を運んだ。目が覚めるとこれは死後のビジョンであると思えた。私は何が来るのかを見ていた。私の祖先がとても辛く、体も痛むので深い集中が必要になるだろう。私はそれが嫌だ。私は毛布が欲しい。だから私は毛布を取る。私は誰が言っているか気にしない。もし私が私と一緒に毛布を持っていたいなら、私は自分自身を誰かいないか、 私はどうしてもトイレに行かなきゃいけないんだ。氷の上のブリトーのように振り回すことができる。それが私がやることだ。私はしばしば昼寝するだけだが、私はまだそれで仲介することができる。彼はあまりにも多くのものを持っていた。それは本当だが、それをさせた理由ではない。
Battery. Still no one. Okay, so he's not too difficult to deal with. I can turn him up a bit. She'll get around to distract you. Doesn't say she can jump scare me though. Once per night. You know, hold on. Does he have any voice lines? I'm curious.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
Dee Dee, no.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
Oh.
Yar, me bird likes you, so I'll do ye a favor.
I don't know. Soundproof, I guess. Hey there, bud. How's it going?
Uh-oh, how
Dee
unfortunate.
Dee.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna...
That's it? Oh my god, you can get free reward. Oh, this is perfect. I mean, it takes forever to attack, but... Wait, who did Dee Dee add? No. Who did Dee Dee add?
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Yar, you win some, you lose some. Yar, you play with fire and sometimes you get burned.
Thank you. DD repel. Oh, no one. I want another voice line from him.
How unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Nope, that's it. Oh, you added Toy Bonnie. Put on your Freddy Fazbear mask quickly when he sneaks in your room to float and make him go away. Okay, I want to test Funtime Chica, cause... What do you mean she appears in my room to distract me? There's no way to avoid her, it said. How did you show up?
The bird likes you, so I'll do ye a favor.
I didn't add him.
Don't get distracted.
That's what it means. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's try it with this, that, 5 on here, 5 on there. Phone guy, you, and Mangle. 215. What am I missing? Oh yeah. Still 250. 250. What? 250. What? Why? What am I missing? Who else did I have? I can put Blower out of 5, I guess. Oh yeah, El Chip. There we go. 2,500. I don't know what my high score is, so.
deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins.
Freddy doesn't like.
Thank you for depositing 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Please
Freddy doesn't like.
you are
Freddy doesn't like.
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
No.
Please deposit 5 coins. Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Smile.
I don't think we've seen Ballora all night.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2,
Please
congrats.
deposit 5
I
coins.
won't talk
Thank
quite
you
as long
for
this time.
depositing 5 coins.
It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more.
Oh, that's why I was losing so much power. Shoot. No, no, get off cams.
Yarg, you play with fire, and sometimes you get burned.
I didn't got no warning. Ugh. Just able to keep track of Ballora the whole night. Okay, so remove you. I don't want you anymore. You're not that annoying, so we can leave you on. You're not that bad. Lock your monitor for short time. Alright. Ultimate consequences. Petey!
Uh-oh,
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Today is all about me.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it today too, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy is more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know.
She's Toy Bonnie.
Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view.
Yar, who touched me bird?
Hello, and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear
Thank
Team.
you for depositing
I'm here to talk
5
you through some of
coins.
the things you can expect to see during your first week here to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of
Please
the company.
deposit 5 coins. Thank you.
That
for
old
depositing
restaurant
5
was kind of
coins.
left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day.
Don't get
Is that
distracted.
neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to
Please
guard you.
deposit 5 coins.
Now that being said, no new system is without its
Thank you for
kinks.
depositing 5 coins.
You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does
You kidding me?
affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system. Windows skills for the So hey, we've given you any of these.
Thank God. Alright. That wasn't so bad. Let's check. Anything? Nobody. Do a store cat stopper. Witchy boost. Uses controlled shock. Once per night. Goes to the right vent door. Causes the lights to flicker before attacking. Okay. Okay, what's 500? 5,000. All of them at 10. is the next office. I doubt I'll be able to do this. Let's specify the ones that I would like. You. I guess I could work with you at 10, yeah. You won't be so bad. You're not so bad. You. I don't want you, or you, or you. Or you. I'll take you. I can probably deal with that. You. Not you. You. You're not so bad to deal with. That's 3,000. Dang. If I remove you, I can have you. Keep the office below. Especially DD Repel, I don't need any more. None of these are sound sensitive so far. Text once per night. Cons were active from noise and heat. Okay, remove. Use your office. Search the cameras for his guitar. Music man. Shine flashlight on the before Freddy appears. Just put on the Freddy mask. Let's see. When by his post, when the prize counter only appears in the hallway to avoid his jump scare, he can't be stopped by the office door. Purchase his plush from the counter. Before it appears, he can't be stopped. He's visible to the cameras. He can only be seen when he reaches your right doorway. Close the doors to his face, cinematic in the darkness. I can do that. But having all of these characters already is enough, so we're gonna see how long I last with this. See how long it takes before I get jumped.
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
I always come back.
That's the line! He said the thing! He said the thing! Take this item for your troubles. Okay, so. I don't want you anymore. Or you. None of you are attracted to noise. Wait. He. Her. Wait, what? Nightmare Mangle is a he. But regular Mangle is a she. I don't want to ask any questions. Listen to my voice and you will find the key. He climbs in the vents but can avoid the vent snare. Listen for his voice and shut the door before he gets through. Alright, let's try it. Definitely not you. None of you are attracted to sound, so let's do that. Alright. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. As long as Dee Dee doesn't show up. Oh my god, I didn't even have a chance! No!
It seems that you have met
Oh my
horrible
god.
demise, my friend. But you know, these things happen, and life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead.
Mr. Hippo,
But,
shut
It
up!
reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were where were we?
Alright, you know what? That's enough. We got no people, none of that. Guess that's it.